What is happening, family? Family, family, family. The little bit of family that comes in here anyway. Welcome to the Enigma 23 Tarot channel. Your host Enigma, bringing you your September 2019 reading for a course for you, Pisces, the magical one. Like, share, subscribe, you know, comment, all that good stuff. For the few that are really on this channel, because I noticed since I started this channel, we're always towards the bottom. So it's like, maybe that's a good thing. Pisces out there straight. I don't know. But we need to get them views up, I'll tell you that. But but in due time, if it's made, it's made, I'll just be playing. But check out that girl now, my yacht, for your in-depth spiritual readings. If you need help, if you got some kind of blockage, she can tell you what's going on with that and get you on your way, Nobody wants to be blocked, because block means repeating the same cycle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into that reading, Pisces. See what's going on. Oh my goodness, they just want to throw the cards all out of my hand. No. Give me a second, young. They like, man. Yeah. But that's how they do. You know what I'm saying? Ace of goddamn cups on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's like our energy right there. Crazy, man. But let's go ahead, Pisces, and get into your energy. September 2019 for Pisces. Oh. Alright, Pisces, go ahead and get into the energy. See what's happening. On the bottom of the deck, we have Justice card, This is secret society. So maybe we got that universal justice coming our way, All the shit that we be going through. Yes, because I'm a Pisces too, but it's collective, general, So this card speaks of, the conscious. It talks about law, but it's raising up, the conscious. So even maybe needing to talk to the ancestors, your spirit team, those invisible beings, You know what the justice card is all about. And balancing things out, coming your way. So let's see what the overall is. So let's have a look at what the setup is. First position, this is how people are viewing us for the month of September. And we have Madre de la Luna. You know, this is the mother of the moon. You know, this is 9 of cups right here. 9 of chalice, whatever you want to call it. But that's that water energy, our energy. You know, this card right here speaks volume. This card right here speaks of secular time. You know, it speaks about beginnings. You know, it talks about the end of a cycle. As well as talks about enchantment. It talks about happiness. You know, 9 of cups is really, you know, a goal that got achieved. This is a reward, you know what I'm saying? Satisfaction, success, you know, that type of thing. So in the month of September, people are seeing us the way we are. Which, you know, in the deck, you know, the moon card is our card. So bam. People are seeing us in our true essence. The way it should be, you know. Being enchanting, being successful, being abundant, getting things that we get. You know, we the teachers and the mentors of the world when it comes to this otherworldly thing. So that's a good sign that people are seeing us like this. So let's continue on and see what we're hiding in the shadows. And the shadow self says, you know, we got the Maraza twins right here. We got the Lovers card. Ooh. This just turned into a love reading, maybe? So, y'all already know what the Lovers cards is. You know, maybe this is, for some of y'all, since this is a general reading, you know, justice is finally coming in with true love, you know, your twin flame. You know, this card speaks of balancing between two opposites, you know, compromising, you know, union, you know, uniting, you know, so much stuff. Left brain, right brain. Higher self, you know, truly being activated because of the divine feminine and your divine masculine has come together to merge, you know. So, this is what we're hiding from people in the month of September. Sounds good. So either this is twin flame, found somebody that's really for you, or hey, you done found yourself and you really taking off. So I can see why people, either way of the spectrum it applies or it resonates with you, I can see why happiness and enchantment is coming. So let's go to the divine feminine and see what she wants from Pisces. And we have Azaka, La Flambeau. You know, this is the end of a cycle right here. So we talking about 10 of Wands. You know. And this 10 of Wands, you know, it talks about oppression. You know, it talks about, if you see in this card, you can see Azaka. You know, he's imagining for something better in the smoke. He with his loved one, or a lover. That's what he's thinking about. Even though he's in an oppression mood, you know, depressed mood, circumstances are fucked up, but he can imagine, he can visualize something better. So, not saying the divine feminine wants oppression for you, even though sometimes that is needed to get you to the next step in our life. But as people are seeing us, you know, in this ending of a circular time, of a cycle, you know, 9 being in numerology is the number of completion, but 10 is really the number in the tarot as far as completions. So this is dealing with the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about fire energy, passion. So the divine feminine wants us to imagine, to visualize more. Preferably, hey, that love that you want, it's gonna come through visualization or an imagining of it. You know what I'm saying? So with the justice card being the overall, I would say, bringing true justice. So not being oppressed. She definitely don't want it, but sometimes, like I said, it has to be. So let's go to the divine masculine and see what's the goal for the month of September. This harvesting season. And we have Yago. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Hey, it's not my fault. Public school systems, they do it. But we have the Princess of Santeria right here, the Pentacles. And right here, the goal for the month, if you don't know what this setup is, it's talking about fearless protection. It's talking about beauty. It's talking about benevolence. It's talking about strength. So these things is what the divine masculine is wanting us to achieve this month. Because we have Eshu at the door. That's the removal of all obstacles. Victory. Crossroads. Deity. We have Osun right here. That's the sorcerer. That's the wizard. The magic man. Then we have the pot. The cauldron. It's representation of Ogun. The big, strong, juggernaut type dude. He'll just fight his way through everything. Then we got his sidekick, Ochosi. Shooting them arrows of truth. Because that's what he about the truth. So, fearless protection. So, for some of y'all that is out there and you feeling like you being oppressed or the world just doing you wrong, person or whatever, yada, 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 just know, justice is coming. It's coming. Because it's coming. But on the flip side of that, as well on the spiritual side, you have fearless protection. You got your spirits, you got your ancestors, your angels or whatever system you mess with, or Orishas, they all on your side. You ain't got to worry about nothing. They got you. They got you. So next, let's go to the higher self and see what the message is from your oversoul and what it wants you to know in the month of September. And we have the Temperance card. You see it. You know what I'm saying? We have Tabanagi. You know what I'm saying? Which she has the calabash on top of her head. You know what I'm saying? Urn, whatever word you want to use. And you see a spirit flying into it. Going into her crown chakra. So it's basically going within her. This card speaks of the higher self. It's like this is in the higher self position. This is talking about the higher self. And this is talking about, something that's destined. Something that's meant. You know what I'm saying? Going to one's purpose. Realizing that, all roads that took place had to take place. Because it was all part of your destiny to begin with. You done overcame a lot of stuff in your life to lead you where you are now. And all that stuff wasn't for nothing. It's to connect you closer with your higher self. You know. Really discovering yourself. So this card right here is basically what you're hiding from people. You know? Because, like I said, this is the divine, feminine, and masculine. The Lover's card. So, like I said, some of you are getting physical, you know, love mates or whatever, twin souls. But when you merge yourself, your higher self, and your divine masculine and your divine feminine, it's the greatest love there is. Because that's when the magic happens. That's when all that enchantment and the success and the happiness comes. Because can't nobody stop you. You can manifest anything you want. Life is just a game then, really, really for you. So you're just playing it out. So just know you're being called. Your higher self, if you ain't already connected with yourself, is calling you. It's calling you to connect. Saying it's that time. Because temperance deals with patience. It's dealing with the inner world. You know what I'm saying? Which is what we do a lot anyway. We daydream. You know, we dreamers. Hence the moon. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's our card, you know. It's more energy. Energy. So let's go to the Oracle Isis and see what she got lined up. You know, just more confirmation for you, you know, giving us our strength, weakness, and guidance for the month of September, Pisces. Overall, this is a good read. You know what this channel is about. It's all about self. I ain't turning down or denying any kind of love, but you know, we don't really rock with that over here. Too many people fall for humanistic love, and that shit ain't good. That is poison. That ain't nothing like the true unconditional love that's out here. Because if you had it, you really wouldn't care if you was in a relationship, because you know what it's all about. It's about you. So here we go. Let's see what's really going on in these E3 streets according to the Oracle. Overall summary. It's talisman of potency. Charging sacred objects of power. Charge yourself. Charge up yourself. You know, items help too. So let's go see what is going on here. And the strength for the month. Temple of the Obsidian. The black obsidian. The dark healing chamber. So, our strength for the month is basically going to be able to go within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Obsidian is a stone. This one. It's a stone that helps ground you. You know what I'm saying? You know, that root chakra, dealing with all that human stuff, you know, survival and shit. Feeding and fucking and running around and, you know, fighting, you know, that reptilian brain type stuff, you know, basic. I ain't even in the brainstem, but it needs cleaning, because if it ain't clean, the ego's gonna run rampant and it controls your life. I say it because it's the force that most people think is the devil. that is gonna have your ass fucked up in life. So it's important that you have that unblocked, so you can know that you're more than human or whatever you think you are. But going back to this, the strength card for the month, being able to go within, you know what I'm saying, harvesting yourself in the harvest season. You know, um, finding that negative stuff that's in your mind or that lies in the depths, that trauma, and being able to face it, and then it going away. So now you can move on. You can be powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because holding on, the past experience and shit, traumatic ones anyway, you know how that affects you. You won't be able to go forward because you'll be stuck. You'll be rooted. You know? So be wary of external and external negative energy, dark forces, whatever you want to call it. Because this is as well saying that, hey, we'll be able to spot out people on the external, who are really meant to fuck us up, because the enemy can come internally with you, like I said, through their trauma or through a thought form, through a false emotion, or just a physical person on the outside. So this is going to be our strength to go within, see shit for what it is, like Pisces is, and getting rid of that shit. So next, let's go to the weakness of the month. And we have balance. Scales of balance. Ancient tantra of the soul. Man. So, the weakness for the month. Out of all this good shit I just said about being able to connect with yourself, the greatest love of all is yourself, and da 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 da. This ain't gonna apply to everybody, because this is a general reading. But for some of you, that balance is not meeting up. I can see why the oppression is here with the divine feminine now. Because y'all not making that work. You're not answering the call of yourself or self-discovery, true self, trying to raise that up, or even with this weakness being that some of us are out here having too much sex. Because Tantra is that. It's a sacred art. You know what I'm saying? This was like one of the most powerful, potent ways on how to manifest things. Not just having sex, which is hex. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. But using that energy to manifest. You create a child, don't you? Two hating motherfuckers have a child. That child gonna come down here and fuck some shit up. If you have two people that's in love and all that, they gonna produce a love child, more like a high vibrational being. That crystal, that star seed, that indigo crystal, whatever. So be on the balance. Some of y'all just having too much or not enough. You know what I'm saying? Balance with it. So whatever area of life it is, it's gonna be the weakness. So as long as you know, you can do something about it. So with us knowing about it, let's see what the guidance is for the situation. And it's gonna be this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who she is. This picture look very familiar, huh? For my Catholics out there, you should know what this is. The Madonna and the suckling child, which is really the black woman and the suckling child, this is where they get it from. Because this is way, way, way older than that. Stolen concepts, plagiarism. But right, the rising sun, the divine solar child reborn. So that is your guidance, for that unbalanced situation that you're having, possibly, because this don't apply to everybody. Because, like I say, some of us know what it is, but some of us need some help, and then some of us don't even know what the hell. So there's levels to it. It's all levels. But the rising sun is just that. You actually rising up. And you can only do that through what? Emergence of the divine feminine, and the masculine. That lover's energy. You know what I'm saying? This card speaks of, going through situations, a struggle. Hence, just like this card, it speaks of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Getting through that oppression through imagination or visualization for something greater or more. Hence some people are having too much sex or not having enough. Because you see it right here and right there and right there. This card is just basically saying, you have a new phase, which circle of time, ending, new beginning, 10 of Wands, the end of a cycle. You know what I'm saying? And victory is at hand. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be true do about this work if you want to succeed. And the way to get through it is bam, the discovery of true self. You know what I'm saying? No matter what situation that you're in, you gotta be persistent. If you want to be a millionaire, you gotta be persistent. You gotta do your research. Whatever avenue you're gonna be choosing to be this millionaire in, you gotta do your research, find out new inventive ways, be innovative to get this money. You gotta be hustle bustle. You wanna find a love, a true one. Hey, sometimes, most of the time, it ain't about what you do, but where you at, putting yourself in the right place for the type of person that you want. Persistence. No matter what it is. You want good children, you want them to act right, you gotta be persistent. You gotta be on their back, you know what I'm saying? Helping them out. So no matter what it is, area that you want, you gotta be persistent. You know what I'm saying? It talks about, new consciousness being reborn. You the rising sun. So obviously you was down, now you coming up. So, but in order for that to happen, you gotta be persistent. Stay on the doing. Not always just thinking and feeling, just talking. You gotta do. It's about what you do with your life. So many people got a mouth and an ass. Yeah, asshole. So many people, all people. So just don't stay stuck in your situation. Just keep climbing and keep pushing. So next we go, because when you do, it's triumph and victory. It's already telling you that. It's already telling you that right here. And right there. Other people see it, so evidently it must be in you. Let's go to the Shaman's Path cards, message cards, where we can hit you with your last and final message from the divine. Giving you some more clarity. Things you can do, solutions. Because that's what it's all about. Solutions. you don't have a solution, hey, you're just gonna be stuck. You're just gonna be stuck. So for this harvest time, which I believe this month, there's gonna be the full moon in Pisces. So you know that's home. And that means some good shit is coming for us. Cause at the end of the day, for my people who do magic, especially moon magic out there, when it's the full moon, your manifestation should have manifested. So, what are y'all trying to manifest out there? New beginnings. New beginnings. One more shuffle. It's gonna be good. And voila. Now on the bottom of the deck, overall summary, we have solitude. And we all know what solitude brings. Unity. It brings love of self, discovery of self, call of mission. You know, it brings happiness and that damn enchantment. Even though you think, some of y'all think it ain't good to be by yourself, but trust me, you'll be more happy by yourself with people majority of the time. So, the card that popped up is Thunder Beings. Thunder Beings. So, let's read. Thunder beings are powerful spirit beings responsible for thunder and lightning, bringing both destruction and the celebration of life with the emergence of springtime. Be willing to show your thunder and lightning when necessary, and in so doing, establishing your boundaries and your authority. Stay strong and set clear boundaries with others. I am powerful and loving and set boundaries when needed. Thunder beings said it best. When establishing your boundaries and your authority, you had that. Y'all tend to forget that. Pisces, we let people do too much. Some of us is just too forgiving out there. And sometimes, hey, that ain't what you want. That's why you're going through the shit you're going through now. So boundaries. Not limitations, but it's boundaries. You get what you want in life. Certain stuff you got to cut out. That's what we call balance. You know, to get that success, you got to be balanced, well-rounded. So thunder beings, there you go. Set no boundaries. You know, maybe with this card, some of y'all need to go just chill on the porch. You know, when it's raining like hell, thunder and lightning, get into that meditative situation. Maybe that's be the surge of energy that'll put you past the threshold. Get you, you know, imagination, visualization, and bam, before you know it, you're out of your body, or you just got an intense download on something, you know, message. Because, like I say, the rising sun, knowing better is coming. So, this has been your read for September 2019, Pisces. Hopefully you apply the information, the download, and start doing and being better and having better. Till next month. Peace.